Local school news with Christ at the center. This is KDET-TV.
What's going on, KDET-TV? I'm your host, Evan. I'm Chappie. Today, we're doing a fit check. See right here, we got Hermes suit, off-white hoodie, Hermes tie, and my chain, I don't know where it's at, Johnny Dash. Chapman, let's see it.
Okay, so we got a really nice trim suit. This is Hugo Boss, top and bottom. The earrings are black. We got a Sephora collection chain and then a polo undershirt. As you may have heard, Concordia experienced a fire recently at the baseball field in a shed. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and the Fort Wayne Fire Department were able to quickly and safely put out the fire. So thank you to them. Gather with your families and friends and congregations and come to the Christmas at the Embassy this year. You'll be treated to an evening of Christmas music with our high school's band, choir, and orchestra. Get your tickets today. There are some applications available in the athletic office for anyone interested in working for Wildcat Baseball this summer. Please stop by the athletic office for the application.
Now let's go to Violet with the weather.
And now for your latest forecast.
Hey guys, it's a cold one today. The predicted high is 29 degrees with a low of 18 degrees. But the good news is it will be sunny.
First up, we have basketball, but not just any basketball, Concordia girls basketball.
I'm Max Shamol, and I'm here with
Stella Kaiser.
and we're going to talk about upcoming women's basketball. So Stella, how do you plan to build on last season's performance?
We didn't lose that many seniors, so we're hoping to start back up right where we finished and hopefully win the sectional this year.
So what are your main strengths of the varsity team?
We have a bunch of tall people this year with like 3 or 4 people over 6 foot, so that should be a big advantage for us.
We have been working on a lot of defense. We've been working really hard to make sure that we hustle up and down the court and make sure to stop ball. I think our main strength is we are good ball handlers and we are good at communicating and working together.
We have some shooters, we have a lot of bigs, we have a couple ball handlers. I feel like it's going to be a good season. Last season, I feel like it was a good starter into the whole high school basketball experience, but now we have better coaches, so we're a lot better equipped.
Do you guys going to win sectionals, state?
Sectionals, definitely.
Regionals?
Yeah,
Semi-state?
always.
State?
Yep.
All right, you heard it here. We're going to state.
Next, we have basketball again. But not just basketball, but boys basketball.
We are here with Sawyer Smith and
Caleb Musasu.
Caleb plays for the Concordia Cadet basketball team. What position do you play?
I play center.
Okay. How are the practices with the team going so far?
They're going pretty good. You know, everybody's learning how everybody plays, and it's going good.
How does the team look this year?
We're looking pretty good. You know, can compete with anybody. You know, and it should be fun.
What's your biggest challenge for this basketball season?
Yeah, I think our challenge this year will be just a lot of new faces. When you graduate a lot and you don't have a lot coming back, there's just a lot of opportunity for more people, and so just a lot of fresh faces that have to get used to things that we want to do and how hard it is to make that jump to varsity.
What is your ultimate goal? What do you want to go for this season?
Yeah, I think just kind of a broad goal for the year is we just have to continue to get better every day. Again, with a lot of those new faces, there's going to be ups and downs, and but just as long as our trajectory is continuing to improve, that's ultimately our biggest goal that we need this year.
And how are practices going?
Practice has been going well. Guys are competing hard, and making each other better. We're getting after it. So you can sense this sense of hunger from the guys every day when we're out there.
Now we have a dog, but not just any dog, Jared, the service dog.
Hi, I'm Lucas Borzma, here with Miss Rusher and Jared. Today we'll be asking her a few questions about a comfort dog. So, what got you into the comfort dog business?
Well, I had a dog, and we had to put him to sleep, and so I was without a dog for a number of years, and Holy Cross offered the Comfort Dog Ministry, and I checked into that, and I thought this is one way I could have a dog without having to always have a dog because there is a caregiver, and then I'm just one of several people on a team, so that's how I got into it.
All right. And how long have you been working with Jared?
Well, we've had Jared for over 5 years, so about 5.5 years, and we actually started working for him 2 years before he was even born, and to make a team and get all of the monies accrued and things like that. And so I have been working with him for 5.5 years.
And what does a comfort dog do specifically?
He does bring smiles to everybody's faces most of the time, and that's probably his biggest thing, Jared said. And good or bad times. They originally were meant for disaster kind of situations, to go in and help people through those kind of things, those scenarios. And it has branched out into even positive things, like we have little kids reading books to him, and we go to different kinds of open houses and meetings, and as well as some disaster relief things, some funerals or mass shootings or things like that.
And finally, who's a good boy?
Now we have a student who created his very own social media app. I don't know what the app is, but this seems pretty awesome.
Hello, I am Alex Cordy, and I'm here with
Nathaniel Kimmy Nash.
Hello, Nathaniel. So you made an app recently called Snippets. What was that like? How'd you do it? Why'd you do it?
So yeah, I wanted to create Snippets to help create an authentic social media experience to help users create real discussions among friends. And so you're not really just like scrolling on TikTok or whatever, you're actually like having a real experience on Snippets.
And what were some difficulties while creating the app?
The main difficulty was a thing called caching, which is when you take data stored on a cloud database, stored on servers, and you store it on a local database on their phone. This helps reduce prices for the apps. It helps me keep hosting the app for free or close to free.
What's the future looking like for Snippets? How will you continue to expand for people to use it?
Yes, I want to grow the user base within Concordia and then spread it among just Fort Wayne and then throughout the country. We're in the process of creating an Instagram account to help spread awareness outside of Concordia. Right now it's just spreading through like word of mouth and my friends, but if we get an Instagram account, help spread more worldwide. That would be great. I'm also looking into making the app more profitable by creating survey answers and survey snippets for companies to ask, and then they pay for the responses. Everything would be anonymous, so no user data would be sold on anything. It's just a response.
How do people access the app? How do people get on it? How do you make an account?
Yeah, so currently the app is available on the App Store for free, and then if you're an Android user, you can contact me at snips2024@gmail.com or my Concordia email 25nkemmynash@clhscadets.com, and I can get you hooked up with the Android beta test.
All right, Nathaniel, thank you for joining us today on KDET-TV.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That's all. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for the next episode. This is East Stippy, Chappie, and we're out.